Hello everybody, what's up? How's it going? We're on vlog number 18 now, and this one's gonna be a little bit interesting for vlog number 18. It's gonna be on May visits and discoveries. So 18 things, it's vlog number 18, so I'm just gonna choose 18 things, but 18 things that either happened in May or something that I discovered. I guess that's kind of a thing that happened in May too. But anyways, it's all just thrown in, you'll see what I mean. So number one, something that happened in May that I discovered is bugle-like corn snacks and toast don't exactly make for gangsta props with a hashtag selfie with fellow Gifuians. Gifuians being the people from Gifu, so that was a thing. Number two, there's a game called Black Jenga. What? Yes, there's a game called Black Jenga. We played it in, I forgot which bar, but some bar in Gifu, they had it out, and we played Black Jenga, and it involved Jenga and dares. Fun times with that. You'll have to ask me personally about the stories, though. Number three, Ogaki has a castle, which I kind of knew before, but had never visited. So one day when Ogaki Matsuri or Ogaki Festival happened, we stumbled upon Ogaki Castle, and it's not that big of a castle, but it's still a castle, so that's a thing in Ogaki. Discovery number four. Ogaki has a waterfall. I'm gonna call it Ogaki no Taki. Ogaki waterfall, yes. Number five. Ogaki is actually quite pretty despite being suburban. One day I was running around or biking or something, and I stumbled upon this area called Four Seasons in Ogaki, and I'm not sure why it was called Four Seasons, but it was very pretty. There was like a waterfall-y like thing, and like I was able to see the backside of water. Hashtag Disneyland. Hashtag Jungle Tour. Anyways, so Ogaki is actually quite pretty. There's some nice things to see, and if you run around or jog or whatever, it's pretty nice. Number six, as I mentioned, Ogaki had a Matsuri, or a festival, and previously I had no idea that there were so many people in Ogaki, but apparently Matsuri is the time when people come out, because like usually those streets are really empty, but then with all the yatai stands, the food stands and everything, it was pretty fun. We had some food as well. I ended up getting a ramen burger. I know it's a big thing back from where I'm from, ramen burgers. So I got one of those. It's a little salty. I probably wouldn't get it again, but it was fun to try. Also, they had these float-like things for Ogaki Matsuri, and that was pretty fun as well. So to see those things in my town. So yes, number seven, discovery number seven. Taiyaki, acting like Han Solo in Carbonite, is delicious. Yes, I said it. It's delicious. Simon got one of those, and it was actually pretty good. Discovery number eight. Japanese wedding ceremonies / parties are actually pretty similar to the United States. So we were invited to one of our Taiko friends' gatherings for getting married, and I hope that Shiho-san doesn't mind me putting these videos up, but we played Taiko at the ceremony, which was really fun. Because it was like my first like Japanese wedding ceremony, and I actually was part of the performance, so that was great. Also, you know, just like in the United States, they cut the cake together and we celebrated. Usually I was thinking in Japan they would like throw rice when the bride and groom exited, but we threw our towels in the air because it was like a thing for her favorite artist, and that was pretty fun, and I had a great time at that wedding ceremony with my fellow Taiko people. And so that was a great experience. Let's see, discovery number nine, I don't do shishamo. We tried shishamo at an izakaya. I didn't like it. It had a head. Discovery number 10. The Taiko connection is real, part 1. What I mean by this is my good friend Rosie from university, from Cal Taiko. She came by and we met up with Vivian, who I mentioned previously is in Osaka, and so it was kind of like a mini Cal Taiko reunion, and it was great to have those two girls come over, and we went to the Nagoya Science Museum and Planetarium. And, you know, in Nagoya, in front of that planetarium, you know, you can't pass up a jumping photo, so we took that, and also Justin came with us as well, which is great. And also, the best thing I think was when they came to our taiko practice, and it was super nuts, cause I was remembering the good times when we had in Cal Taiko. Shout out to Cal Taiko, cause y'all are my family, and it was just really fun to play with them together. We actually ended up playing one of our pieces to show in front of my taiko group, and it was really fun. They enjoyed it. So yes, Taiko Connection is real. Number 11, I think I'm on. The Taiko Connection is real, part 2. The Taiko Connection for this being more like a taiko struggle. What we did was we had a miyake workshop, which is a different style of taiko, and we were playing that for pretty much 3 or 4 hours, and it was intense. The taiko struggle was real. But it was also really fun. It was a great learning experience because I had never played that in the United States. And yeah, miyake workshop, taiko struggle is real. Yeah, okay, number 12. When we were in Nagoya, something that we discovered were chicken miso katsu burgers are a thing. And it was delicious. It was in Osukanon, which is like an area in Nagoya, and oh man, it was so good, and we ate those things, just delicious. Discovery number 13, they sell M&M Crispies in Ogaki at Aquawalk. Discovery number 14, that Buddhist connection dough, hashtag that Buddhist connection dough. Kelsey and Tessa, some friends from Washington State, came by, met up with Matt and Sydney, who are 2 Buddhist buddies that are also in Japan. We went to Osaka and had a great time. It was so nice to see them, and they brought me some goldfish, which was really nice too. Some like cheddar goldfish, which I missed from the States, so great to see them and hang out. Number 15 also has to do with this. Discovery number 15. Dotonbori / Shinsaibashi on a weekend is ridiculous, and by ridiculous I mean ridiculously crowded. But you probably already knew that. Number 16. Traveling 4+ hours to see a best friend for her birthday is totally worth it. So that weekend also, I went back with Sydney because it was her birthday. Shout out to Sydney and happy birthday to you. And what we did was we met up with some other Awaji Jets, and we went camping, which was awesome. It was so fun, and it was just great to be with one of my best friends for her birthday. So that was really great, and to spend time with everyone. Discovery number 17, just because Hanami season is over, remember Hanami is cherry blossom viewing, just because Hanami season is over doesn't mean that you can't view flowers. So, after the camping thing, a couple of the Awaji Jets, Sado and Florence, and Sydney and I went to Hanasajiki in Awaji, which was just rows of different flowers, and it was really pretty, and we just had a great time. It was a little warm, but we had a great time being there and looking at the flowers and taking pictures. So yes, and that brings me to number 18. Discovery number 18. Just because it looks like a school doesn't mean it is a school. What I mean by this is that Sado actually found a place in Awaji that what used to be, I think, was like a middle school. And it had been closed, but then in its place, or inside the same building, there's now a bakery and a restaurant on the first floor, some youth activity area on the second floor, and on the third floor, in addition to a nice view, there's a cafe and a Studio Ghibli shop. So that was pretty interesting, quite the discovery, and something that I did not think I would ever go to, but visited anyway. So May, again, was just a month of discovery, fun times, visits from friends, and me visiting other places as well, and just had a great time. So there's more to come, because we still haven't even reached now, which is July, so maybe a couple more vlogs until we're all caught up. But until then, thank you everybody for watching, appreciate it, staying connected. If you ever need me to talk about anything on Jet, let me know, or my Japan experience. And yeah, peace out. Thanks for watching. Laters.